Balle Hansen here. In this video, I'll show you how to set up a Calendly account. It is a fantastic system that allows you to streamline and automate your appointments. This has been filmed in December 2019, so this should definitely work in a large part of 2020, if not all of 2020. But first, let's cover why you even would want one. Well, one huge benefit is it is a massive time saver. We've all gone through this hassle of back and forth for someone trying to find a time that works for both of us. It is just a hassle, and it's just a waste of your time. You shouldn't have to deal with that. With Calendly, when it's set up accurately, you don't have to worry about that. All you do is you just send them your own unique URL, and they go in and they book a time that works for them, and even shows them in their local time zone if there's a different time zone. But it goes, they book a time that works for them that is also available for you, because otherwise it would not show there, because it integrates straight into your calendar. And it works with all major calendars like G Suite, Office 365, Exchange, even iCloud if you use iCloud. So it's really a great tool. The second benefit, which is not a huge benefit, it sort of depends on what industry you're in, but it makes you look a little bit more professional. Like in my experience, I see maybe 1 out of 10 have a tool like this. If you're in a very tech-savvy industry, you might see more. If you're in a less tech-savvy industry, it's definitely going to be less than that. So there will be some that will be impressed by you having that and knowing how to set that up. But really, the large benefit is it just saves you time. But yeah, let's get straight into it and get it set up. Okay, so here's the main page, Calendly. I'll make sure to put a URL in the video as well. Or you can just Google Calendly. It's quite easy to find. Let's quickly go through the pricing. They have a pretty stellar free plan, actually. I started with the free plan, and I used that for a long time until I upgraded. Even the free plan here actually includes all calendars, which is pretty good, I think. It even gives you a personalized Calendly link, which is very good also. I honestly wouldn't have expected that on a free one. The only limitation really on the free one is you can't get SMS notifications, so on reminders and stuff like that, but really it's not a big deal. Everyone has their email on their phones anyway, right? Then the other limitation, of course, is just one calendar and one event type, but for most people that's really going to be fine. So let's try and set up a free account. I have a test email address here that I use for stuff like this. So you put in your email, hit get started. You can even see here sign up with Google. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Click allow. So I'm effectively here, I'm giving access to Google Calendly, and you can see it's even giving me a pretty good Calendly URL. I'm going to remove these, not that I really want to keep it, but continue. And you can see it's already connected now, so this is very slick. When you're on Google, it's really easy to set up. I doubt if they will even send me a link to confirm that this email is accurate. But if you're using a non-G Suite email, they'll probably email you a verification email here. But since I'm using Google directly, they don't have to do that. I would imagine that's what it's like. Then next. Then here you want to put in your available hours. You know, you can set up more advanced if you'd like here. Like I would say that I'm available from 9 to 5, Monday to Fridays. I can change this later. For now, that's pretty good. I don't think this really matters, so I'm just going to choose other, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, whoops. Okay. So it appears to be somewhat set up now. Let's you want to go in and give it a pretty good description. All right, so you can say, you can put anything here, like people will see this, so it helps to put something good. Thanks for booking appointment with me. Please choose your ideal time below. Something like that. You can choose your language, your date format, 24 hours or 12 hours. I prefer 24. I think it's better. But if you want 12 a.m. p.m., which most want in North America, you just change it to that. Country, you put that in. You put in your time zone. It's very important, obviously. Hit save changes. Branding, unfortunately, you can't really change you can't remove their branding on the free plan, but that's okay. And then you can see they've already set up a couple here. So let's do a 15-minute one. I guess they do this per default. So let's go and edit this one. You can ask some questions here if you'd like. The default ones, name and email, tend to be fine. You can add additional questions here if you'd like. Pretty easy. Notifications, cancellations. You can see text reminders are disabled because we're on the free one. Email reminders, we can turn that on. I don't think... Actually, you know what? It will allow text reminders because I think they upgrade you on the free trial in the beginning, but then they'll turn it off later. But I want this to stay on the free plan anyway, and I don't care about text reminders myself. But we do want email reminders. Confirmation page is just a standard one. On the paid one, you can change this. Collect payments, that's, you know, if you want to do that here, seems, I can't see why you want to do that. Maybe there's a good reason for doing that. Let's go back. And then I want to show you some of the more advanced settings. Which we access under here. No. Here we go. So under when can people book this event? So this here is a 15-minute event. That's really good for like just a quick little initial call. You don't want people taking too much of your time, but you can add some pretty cool stuff in here under advanced, which is not really super obvious, right? It's hiding down here. So here's the increments. These are 15-minute increments. Again, you can change it to whatever you want, but we're setting up a 15-minute one here. You can set a max per day. So let's say you just don't want to get inundated with appointments. Then you can set up, well, I only want to do 4 a day of these. It's pretty cool. You can give a minimum scheduling notice, so 4 hours away. Very useful. That's per default. You can change that so no one books an appointment, you know, 2 minutes from now, for example, or you just go on, you can see your calendar, you have an open calendar, you go pick up groceries and then someone books an appointment. That would not be cool. So it's good to have this. You could even say 2 hours, 4 hours is pretty excessive, I think. Buffers are very useful so that you don't end up with back-to-back calls, because oftentimes, at least this is how I do it, I like to prepare for a call. So I don't want to have back-to-back calls. I want to have like a 15-minute buffer so I can prepare for this new call. And maximize the benefit of the call for me and the person I'm speaking with. So you can add a buffer before and a buffer after. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward, nothing super advanced here. I would recommend you set your that you set your profile picture also, which you could just do in here. Just upload a picture of you here because this is visible. One other cool thing here you can do before we stop. And the main, there we go. You can add this to your website here. So click add to websites. Let's say you've got a blog. You can just add your calendar straight to your blog. I've used this one before. This one is kind of neat, I guess, to pop up potentially, but you just integrate this. So add this. You can even change some text colors so it matches your existing layout. And you just take this HTML and you just place it in where you want it. Like if this is beyond your technical skills, you can get a developer to help you with it, or write me a comment. Maybe I'll make a video for how to do this, but it's pretty straightforward, and I think, but I'm also a developer. So, and then next, the last thing here is really just the link. So all you got to do here, again, we've got the 15-minute one. You copy the link, and then it effectively copied it to your what's it called, memory or whatever. So this is the one that you would put in the email footer, or if you're having a LinkedIn conversation or whatever you're having. So I'll try and book an appointment here. I'll say Wednesday the 4th, I'm going to book one at 9 a.m. I'll say test at email.com. And so you can add a note here saying, you know, great chatting with you the other day. Looking forward to chat. It doesn't really matter, but it has that option so people can put that in case they don't remember, you don't remember them or whatever, right? Or there's something specific that they want you to talk to them about. You schedule that, and then test@gmail.com is going to get an email. So unfortunately, I used one that I don't have. But if we go in here, we booked at 9 a.m. PST, December 4th. It should come in here immediately, or at least somewhat immediately. Or maybe there's a slight lag because it's a new account. I'm not entirely sure. Like on mine, it comes in immediately. It could be because it's just a new account. I really wanted you guys to see this though. Unfortunately, that's not there. And then, if you have any other appointments, let's say, I don't want to make this video too long, but it will automatically read your current calendar. So if you have another appointment here, this will not be available for anyone to book. All right, so that's very, very useful. I can try quickly doing it here, but I just don't want to make this video too long. But let's say I lock this in and say, block. Actually, I can't because I chose 9, but let's say, 1 to 6. Let's book that and say block. And let's see if, where did that go? Yeah, it still hasn't synced up. I think this is just because this is a brand new account. It's just sort of not fully set up. But on mine, I know for a fact, if I go in and I block something because I have an appointment, someone that booked it manually or whatever, not through that, then I just add it. Oh, here's the other one. You see, this one just came in. So I'll bet you if we refresh, yeah, it's saying it's got availability from 12:45, which is exactly what I booked, right? So that's perfect. So you can see here how it blocks. It does not allow anyone to book this time at all because it's taken, right? It looks like so. Yeah, perfect. And yeah, that's how you do it. So again, just you get the URL just from your main account, you copy that in, and you can put that in your email, your LinkedIn's, wherever you want to put it. I hope this was useful for you. I will be creating more and more of these videos to help you grow your small to medium-sized business. So if this is something you'd like, please hit the subscribe button to be notified when I upload another one. Also, if you really like this video, please hit like so that I know that this is something you like, and I'll be creating more and more of that then. Or write me a comment. I will definitely do my very best to respond to everyone. If you did not like this video, that is okay. Just make sure to hit that dislike button twice for that added oomph, and thanks for watching.